All right, if you're enjoying this video, we're doing the transmission fluid on this BMW X7. I know BMW doesn't recommend changing out the transmission fluid, but every time I read the forums, they said you should change out. There's no such thing as lifetime fluids. So we're gonna do that in this video. So follow along. I'll show you how to do it. It's not too bad. The most important thing, you just need a temperature reader so you can get that transmission fluid topped up to appropriate level. That's the only tricky part. Otherwise, let's get started. All right, first thing you want to do is you want to level your car out, find a level surface to work on. In this case, my driveway. So we're gonna bring the car to a level surface, then we'll bring the air suspension oil all the way up. I don't want to jack up the car. That's the reason. I just want to do this, crawl into the car and get enough space to work in. Bring the car air suspension all the way up high as much as possible. So we're gonna click it. So it looks like we're at the top there. To shut off the air suspension, you want to hold this button for 7 seconds and let go. This will disappear. That means air ride suspension has been shut off. And to turn back on, you do the opposite. Just hold it 7 seconds, it'll come right back. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 7. There it is. So the light is gone. That means the air suspension is off. All right, to get started to the transmission, if you recall from our other video, if you haven't watched the other video, this is where our transfer case was. Right there, you can see. The transfer case is usually next to the transmission. That's the terminology. Transfer case transfers power to all four wheels. That's the reason its job. That's always next to the transmission. So in order to get to it, we need to remove this panel here. And it'll start to come down. Just wiggle it. It'll come up. There it is. No issue. All right, this video is brought to you by BMWparts.com. They're based out in Maryland. Good guys out there. They really know what they're doing. You get these OE parts for a good cost price there, so they'll hook it up. So shout out to them. The parts you're gonna need is a transmission pan, and that comes with a new set of hardware. The filter is built in, of course. Here's a drain plug. The magnet comes with already, just note where they are. And here's what you're gonna need for my particular car. You can take a screenshot of the transmission fluid for this particular car and the part number for the transmission pan there. So check them out, get BMWparts.com. Thanks to them for sponsoring this video. All right, if you remember from my other video, when I got this thing towed, I couldn't take it out a drive, put it neutral. Here's the latch. So that thing right there. You hook it and pull it down, and then you lock it into place. That's how you put the car in neutral. And that's on the driver's side. Looking up underneath the pan after you move the plastic. Yeah, this would be not convenient at all if you're stuck in the middle somewhere. So here's the transmission pan. So BMW has made it so the filter and the pan is one. I know there's aftermarkets out there that sell the metal pans and the filter separate. Just be careful. I'm just a little leery because sometimes the filter part doesn't fit into these cars. They're just a little bit off, causing a torque converter malfunction or torque converter failure. So be careful that it doesn't fit perfectly. Here is the drain. These drains are plastic. They will break once you crack them. They're one-time use. And always good rule of thumb is very important that you want to be able to refill the transmission before you drain the transmission. So refill first before you drain. Don't do the opposite. Don't make that mistake. So we're going to crack that. That's an 8mm. It does say here on the cover on BMW, it says lifetime oil. And oil filling temperature should be anywhere from 40 to 50 degrees Celsius to 104 degrees to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, to get the job done, you're gonna need a 10mm to drain the transmission pan, and then you need a 8mm for the refill plug. I'm pretty sure there's tools out there, but I took my Allen key, cut it with a hacksaw, took a chunk of that, and it's the 8mm that I'll need to do the job. So for this to work, I'm going to use a ratchet wrench, 8mm across, And it goes this 8mm Allen. Voila. So now I'm able to take out the transmission refill plug. So that's the move you want. So the Allen is all in. I got the ratchet wrench here. I'm gonna break it open. So we have confirmed we're able to refill the transmission. Now we can drain it. 10 mil. So it looks like the drain plug doesn't want to come out. I got this idea from one of the guys I watch on YouTube. He kind of super glued this to here and let it sit. We'll come back, we'll take it out. All right, it is stripped. Don't want to go for the ultimate T40s, take them out, let it drain, because my idea was to drain it, but it looks like it's not happening. So these are not super tight. It's only 10 Newton meters, so it's 7.7 pounds. So just be aware. I'm finding that yeah, when you do put them back, it's not tight at all. Fluid doesn't actually look too bad. You guys can see. I don't think it's that bad, but 105,000 miles. I think it's time. Slowly. Oh yeah. Well, very important. Make sure the O-ring is out of here. We'll let this drip for a while. All right, here's the special treat. So I got this from Amazon. It's a fluid transfer. Makes your life easier when you're doing transmission refill it. So it's just gonna use my lawnmower battery. It requires a 12-volt battery, lawnmower battery. I don't know what the voltage is, but it will work. Connect this, put the seat clamps on, the banjo clamps. This goes into the jug. This goes into the transmission. All right, looks like all the drippage is down as much as we could. I'm just gonna clean up the edges. So all these surface areas here. Show this nice and clean. Like this is pretty clean. Not really doing much to it. So we got, all right, so we got back a little 1 gallon of 4 quarts. So almost 5 quarts. So you're not going to need your typical 10 quarts that BMW recommends. You would have to do a full flush to get the full 10 quarts. So you just need 7 is perfectly normal. So shout out to JB Cars. I got this from him. He said to lube the O-ring with a little bit of transmission fluid, the new one, and kind of pre-fill the filter a little bit with transmission fluid. That way your torque converter is not sucking in air or running dry. So let's do that. Transmission filter goes there. It should pop right in. And this is plastic, so it's very light. You can hear it pop it in. I'm gonna pop it in there. Once it's in, I'm gonna flash across the screen what the insertion point for these bolts are. So pay attention. They're gonna go crisscross here to here. Basically, you're evening out the pan. Install this thing, making sure I don't cross thread these. That feels good. 10 Newton meters. All right, we got our battery hooked up to a quart there. Our pump's here. Trying to pump it in, folks. I think we had drippage. Yeah. That was only 3 quarts. All right, so I got the MX900 Autel from Amazon. This is one of the best bidirectional OBD scanners out there. So we're gonna select BMW. And standalone diagnostic only. Yes. We're gonna go to automatic selection. And my VINs are in here, so I'm gonna input that. And there's the car I have, a G07. So yes. Establishing connection. Okay, we're gonna go to diagnostics. We're gonna go control units. That's gonna be the drive. And so it'll be EGS transmission management right here. That's what you're looking at. We'll look at live data, active tests or live data. And transmission control temperature right here. What's our temperature now? So we're at 40, so we're ready to refill that back up. So that's how you check the temperature, but since we're here, let's shift through all our shift to make sure everything runs smoothly. Hang around here for like, a couple seconds, 5 seconds or so. Reverse, neutral, drive, manual transmission. We'll go this way. We'll go to S, so I'm at S1 right now. Let's go to S2, 3. So the reason it won't let me go to 3 because we have to be at a certain speed. That's the reason. All right, so we went through all the gears. Then we're gonna refill everything back up. Right now our temperature is at 44 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna fill this up till it trickles out. All right, you saw the dribble, that was it. Let's shut this car down and we'll truck this to spec with 35 Newton meters, and we're done. All right, all done. So we're able to change out the transmission fluid. I took it for a test drive, runs fine. I know BMW doesn't recommend changing out the fluids, but we did it because all the forums I've read that you should change out the transmission fluid, even though it's lifetime. So we're able to do that in this video. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I make content about cost saving, the big 3, which is cars or transportation, houses, and finances, the other 2. I appreciate everybody watching these videos. I think by the time I post this, it'll be up to 1,000 subscribers. I am very grateful for all of you that subscribed and kept watching, kept clicking, and building a great community together. Appreciate you. We'll keep you 1,000 more coming.